Welcome everyone. Today we have a segment on the PWR program, Parkinsons Wellness Recovery, and we're focusing on the quadruped or the mat version, the all hands and knees version of the power exercises, which include the up, the twist, the shift, and the step. The rock, so the up, the rock, the twist, and the step. And we'll show you how to do all of those on the mat version today. So have your space on your floor nice and soft. I use a yoga mat so that I have a little bit of support. And you can always use a chair to safely get down to the floor. You're welcome to try these exercises on a bed if you can't safely get down to the floor. And using a chair, you can lower yourself down or have someone help you, but only get onto the floor if you can safely do so and safely get back up. Again, these exercises could be done on the bed if you have difficulty to get on and off the floor. We're going to start with the power up. So for these exercises, you're going to be on all fours. We're going to push our hips back towards our heels and get a stretch in the upper body and the arms. And from here, we're going to power up. Come up tall into a tall kneeling, arms wide, fingers spread, chest up. And come back down. Stretch back, power up. So with good force, stretch across the chest, hands down, stretch back. You can always have your chair handy if you need it for support. Power up. It's there if you need it. Stretch, head up, and back down. Stretch back. Come up tall. Hands back down. Stretch back. Use force to pop yourself up. Open up your chest and hands down. I'll show you what it looks like from the front. So we're going to stretch back, get a stretch in the arms and the chest, and come up, power up, arms wide, fingers spread, head up. Hands down, stretch back, power up, hands down, stretch back, power up, and one more from the side here. Hands down, stretch back, and power up. Good. We're going to move into the weight shifting, which is the rock. And for this one, we're going to start in the same position. Stretch back. And now here, you're going to plant your hands, keep your elbows straight, and you're going to try to bring your belly button to the mat. Now I'm pretty flexible here. You're going to find this to be pretty difficult. And we want no pain in the lower back. So only go as far as you comfortably can. So stretch here. And come forward. You might only get to here, and that's okay. We're letting gravity give us a stretch across the chest and the front of the hips. And push back and stretch. Come forward again. A lot of people want to bend their elbows to bring themselves down. You want to keep those elbows nice and straight and let your belly button come forward, like where your belt buckle would be. And feel the stretch there. Come back. Shift back. Shift forward. And stretch. You'll feel the stretch across the upper back too. If you can put your head up and do so, you can. And come back. But with these stretches, you never want to feel pain, just the stretch of discomfort. and push back and stretch. Come forward, chest up nice and tall, belly button forward. Push back. I'll show you from the front angle. We're going to push back to stretch it out. Coming up on straight elbows, belly button forward. Hips back, stretch back. Come forward, nice straight arms, chest up, and belly button down. Stretch back, and come up. Nice strong arms and stretch across the chest. Last one from the side here. Stretch back, come up and forward. Good. And then take a little break. That's tough on the arms there. The next one is a two-part move. This is the twist. So you're going to come forward. You're going to take your right hand, slide it in the space between your left arm and your left leg, and you're going to slide it forward as far as you comfortably can and feel a stretch, and then open up the opposite direction. Slide forward and hold that stretch. Try to go as far as you can. Open the opposite direction. Try to look up at your hand and back down. Slide forward and open. Slide forward and up and open. Come forward. You can see my arm is bending here a little bit to let me have a little bit more motion to twist. And then I straighten it as I come back up. Slide forward, stretch and open, and slide forward, stretch, open. Good. We're going to relax that side. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. I'm going to stay facing this direction so you can see the open a little bit better from this angle. So now I'm going to be taking my left hand. I'm going to slide it through the space made between my right arm and my right leg. I'm going to twist away, sliding my hand along the ground. And then as I come open, I'm going to open my hand up towards the ceiling. Try to look up at my hands and feel that twist in the trunk here. So down, twist, and up, and open as far as you can. Fingers wide. Come across and twist, and up, and open. Come across, slide your arm along the ground as you twist. Up and open. Slide it through and twist. Up and open. One more on this side. Slide it through. Stretch. And open. Good. And relax. A lot of pressure on those shoulders. We're going to move away from the arms for the last one as we do the step. Some of you may want a chair here to help if you need it. So ideally the move is going to be come back and step up. Big step with one foot. And then you're going to switch, come back, and step up with the other foot. When I get to this up position, I can open my chest and open my hands. And then come back down. That may not be as easy as it looks. It may look more like step, open, and come back down. Same thing on the other side, step, open, and come back down. So if that's what works best for you, breaking it up into 2 pieces, go ahead and do so. You may find that one side takes 2 steps to get there, and that's okay. Over time, you'll increase the performance on that other side and be able to do without the double step. Now, if this is still too challenging, we can add in the option of the chair. So here, you can hold, step, back. If you can stretch back, go ahead and do so. Come up, step, back. And if you feel comfortable, you can add the hands when you're up. If not, just stay holding on. Stretch back, come up, step, open. Stretch back, come up, step, open. Stretch back, come up, step, open. Stretch back, come up, step, open, back down, stretch back, come up, step, open, and back down. Good, and again, to continue without the chair, if you feel like you're able, step up, bring it back, stretch back, step up, bring it back. You want to use a lot of force on the bringing the leg up. You want to use a lot of movement and a lot of force to try to get that leg up and around with the biggest size step you can do. I'll do one facing forward so you can see. Stretch back, big step, and up, back, stretch back, come up, big step, and up, down, stretch back, come up, big step, and up, come down, stretch back, big step, up, down, come back, stretch. Use a lot of oomph here. Swing it and pop up. Come down with control. Stretch back. A lot of force again. Come up and swing it. Push up. Back down. Good. One more on each side. Stretch back. Come up. Big force. And up. And down. Last one. Stretch back. Big step up. A lot of oomph, and come down. Well done. So that is the quadruped or on all fours version of the power exercises. You can use your chair to safely get back up if you need to, like so. I really like these exercises. They provide a lot of full body movement, a lot of full body stretching because gravity is pushing down upon our body. So sometimes these are much more challenging than the standing power exercises because of that aspect. And because we're on the floor and you can't fall, there is not a balance component to it which allows you to push yourself a little bit harder than you could maybe in some of the standing challenges. Thanks so much for joining today, and we'll hope to see you next time.